what's up? It's Shadows here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the whole Call of Duty Modern Warfare minimap situation that's been unfolding throughout the past couple of days since the reveal of Modern Warfare. So before we hop into today's topic, guys, let me go ahead and tell you what you're going to be seeing in the background. So today we're going to be bringing you some Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer on Azir Caves, which is going to be that like crazy cave map that's kind of in a desert where half the map's in a cave, half the map's in this like village that's on a hill. It looks really cool, and all the credit for the gameplay is going to be on the screen as well as in the description below. So go ahead and check everyone out that got to play the game and gave me this gameplay to use today. So let's go ahead and hop right into today's video. So for those of you guys that haven't really been keeping up with Call of Duty Modern Warfare since the reveal, you kind of just watched the reveal and then haven't really been keeping up with news. Basically, a lot of the YouTubers and media and press that got flown out to play the game early have kind of all came to this general like agreement that they do not enjoy the fact that there is no minimap for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, let's go ahead and go over some facts about the minimap. So the minimap has been in every Call of Duty, I think, ever. The first Call of Duty I ever played was Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I remember playing that when it came out, and I know for a fact that ever since at least Call of Duty 4, we have had a minimap in the top left corner of our screen. It's changed throughout the years. It's kind of become more, I guess, modern. It's kind of become a little bit more unique in each game. Each game kind of has its own little spin on it, but it's been in every single game there's been a minimap. Now, for whatever reason this year, Call of Duty Modern Warfare devs, Infinity Ward, decided, hey, let's just get rid of the minimap, and they took it out of the game. Now, their reasoning for taking the minimap out of the game was they wanted the game to be more realistic, and they also kind of wanted to get rid of the players that just stare at the minimap and just kind of chase dots, is what they referred to it as. Which, I understand they want to make Call of Duty more realistic and that they want people not to be focused on just one little corner of the screen. They want them to be focused on the entire map and the entire screen. So I kind of understand the purpose, or I guess the general idea behind removing the minimap. But I do not agree with that at all. So let me go ahead and explain what the minimap can be used for, okay? So number one, yes, in the most general sense, the minimap is used for chasing dots. If you don't shoot a suppressed weapon on Call of Duty, you're going to appear on the minimap for everyone to see, and obviously you can start running in that general direction. And it does kind of help those newer players kind of learn where to go, because they're not going to learn the entire map. They don't know what they're doing, so it kind of gives them something to go for, rather than, I guess, the more high tier players kind of know where people are going to be generally. If it's your first time playing a map or first time playing Call of Duty, you're going to want to know where people are going, so you're going to be looking for those like small dots and chasing dots essentially, and it kind of helps you learn the game. On top of that, if you're going to go for a more like in-depth level of what the mini-map can be used for, what I personally use it for is I kind of use it for map knowledge. I'll look at it to see where my teammates' locations are, so I know like where the enemies are spawning and how the enemies can get behind us. So let's say you're playing Black Ops 4, your entire team's kind of watching the mid and the right side of the map, and then you see a red dot like kind of fighting people in mid. You're like, okay, so they're on the mid side of the map. There's nothing really going on the right side of the map. I have teammates over there. They must be over on the far left side of the map, and there could possibly be flanking behind us because we don't have anyone watching that side. And then as you say that, you could see like maybe a teammate die in the kill feed, and then you could quickly glance at the minimap to see where they got killed from. If they got killed from somewhere, like they got killed from off spawn, they're probably getting flanked, you're probably getting flanked, you kind of know to turn around and look in that direction to be able to shoot whoever's going to come up behind you. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that's not a thing. If you don't really know where your teammates are on the map because you don't have a mini-map to look. So you don't know if your teammates have all the control of the right side, all the control of the left side, full control of mid. You don't know if your team pushed up too far and swapped spawns and there's going to be people spawning behind you and pushing behind you. You don't know if enemies have somehow managed to sneak past your entire team and are going to be flanking you. And it kind of looks like this game is very slowed down because of the fact that there's no minimap. I know as a new Call of Duty player, or even like me personally, if I want to go on streaks or something, I want to feel safe. I want to make sure that my back is safe and don't have to really get worried about getting shot in the back. And you can't really do that in Modern Warfare as easily as you can in past games. In past games, you can kind of be like, all right, my teammates are all around me. They're kind of watching my back. I don't have to worry about watching my back right now because they should have it. Now, in this game, you could have a teammate behind you 1 second. You could be like, okay, I'm safe here. And then 2 seconds later you can be getting shot in the back by the entire enemy team because your teammate could have moved, but you would have no idea because you have nothing indicating, telling you, oh hey, they're not here anymore, until it's too late, you're dead. So I feel like that's a huge issue, as well as the fact that it kind of makes kill streaks. It makes it so you have to use 2 kill streaks on each class if you want to do good. Like, yes, you can do good without a minimap. I know hardcore players are laughing at all of us core players, like freaking out about the fact that we don't have a minimap, because in hardcore you never have a minimap unless your teammate calls an UAV or something. But hardcore players, and this doesn't go against you guys or anything, I personally enjoy playing hardcore from time to time, so I kind of understand that there's a certain skill level there that's not in normal core Call of Duty, but the Call of Duty fan base as a whole is more focused on core than hardcore. So I don't agree with the fact that there should just not be a mini-map on the game and that people should all just learn how to play like hardcore players do. Hardcore players, you guys know the maps. I guarantee you most hardcore players kind of learn the maps in a core mode before they just hop into hardcore. I know that there is those die-hard hardcore players that just only play hardcore, that are only ever in hardcore, and like, I understand you guys are just playing in hardcore. So when you don't see a mini-map and everyone's freaking out, you're like, you guys are idiots, we do it every day, every year anyway, so you'll be fine. But I don't agree with that this year. I think that core should always have a mini-map. It will speed the gameplay up. It'll make the game feel like Call of Duty. And according to everyone that's played it, it already feels pretty slow compared to most Call of Duties. They said the speed of this game is extremely slow compared to the last few Call of Duties, which we kind of knew was going to happen because we had Black Ops 4 where you could slide 3 miles on your knee. There's Infinity Ward made Infinite Warfare, there's Advanced Warfare, there was Black Ops 3, we could wall run, double jump across the map, super jump, where it was just crazy. You can get across the map super fast, and that World War II you can get across the map relatively fast because there's unlimited sprint and everything. But apparently in this game your character just feels extremely heavy, and it just feels like you're moving around slower. And then to add to that, they took away the mini-map, so you're not going to be rushing around the map because you don't know where anyone's going to be. You could literally spawn in and walk to your left and there could be an enemy there, but you would have no idea because there's no mini-map telling you where your teammates are. So it's a really big problem, and I really do hope Infinity Ward will go ahead and change their mind and put the mini-map back in, because they already have the technology there to put the mini-map back into the game. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, how do you know that? They have a UAV and a personal UAV, and when you call those in, the minimap appears where it's supposed to be normally. So they obviously have the minimaps in the game, they just don't have them on forever. So I truly feel like they should turn it on. They should make it so it's always on for everyone, because without that, if you're trying to go for high streaks or high kill gameplay, you're basically going to need to give 2 your kill streak spots up so you can run a personal UAV and a UAV. Because without those 2 things, you're going to be at a disadvantage the whole game, even though you're going for high kill streaks. It doesn't matter how good you are at the game. Everyone that I've ever talked to that plays this game, every pub stomper that I'm friends with, every competitive player that I'm friends with, they all say they kind of all rely on this mini-map that's in the top left in some way, just to, at the most basic level, know where our teammates are spawning. So I understand Call of Duty, if you kind of want to make it so you can't chase dots anymore, but at least put the mini-map up there so we can see where our team is. Like, we need to be able to see where our teammates are, what they're watching, and we need to be able to do it in a way that's not, I don't know, too hard. We need it in a convenient place that we're used to seeing it. You can't just take away one of those features that core players are used to doing and be like, sorry guys, figure it out. That's not okay. And I know that Infinity Ward has kind of responded to this saying, oh, well, we're just going to turn on that X-ray mode to make it so you can see your teammates through walls. That's not going to help. That's going to make the game look really cluttered and just not clean. If you're going to put in that much effort to make it so we can see teammates, then just put the mini-map back up on the screen. Like, I don't understand. But, yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, and if you haven't already, click that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload a new video or go live on this channel. Thank you guys all so much for clicking on today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.